Hey guys, what's up? It's Imran from RespawnGamersHD, and today I'm bringing you a explanation of the whole zombie story and pretty much why we started from Earth and all the way went to moon at the end and then blew up the whole world. So I'm gonna explain why that happened and pretty much so you guys can get a better understanding of what is going on in the zombie story and how it ended and what what happened, like why they even do it. So pretty much it started off with Dr. Maxis and his scientist team. They were assigned to Group 935, and they were tasked with creating an army of super soldiers and new technology for the government project. Was it codenamed Doris, or the Giant? In his experiments, Maxis used element 115 to create the zombies. The zombies, however, couldn't be controlled and would always kill when they went berserk. While this was going on, Richtofen was testing 115 on living test subjects. So Richtofen is the character that you get to play as in zombies. So he was testing 115 on subjects to make a super soldier at the Siberian facility. In his experiments, Richtofen used Takio, Nikolai, and an unknown Mexican. So Dempsey wasn't in there until later when Richtofen accidentally killed the Mexican and replaced him with Dempsey. Dempsey had been captured while he was on a Marine Recon team mission to an abandoned asylum to save Peter McCain, who died in Shinonuma, and is that he was an OSS spy sent to infiltrate Group 935, so to find out what Dr. Maxis and Richtofen were doing. Peter, however, had already been discovered along with Harvey Yena. The testing affected each of the subjects' minds, making Dempsey extremely aggressive, quieting Takio into one reciting Japanese proverbs, and making Nikolai functionalist without vodka. It also had the side effect of erasing their memories, although some of them still possess a few memories that they remember way back. So Max has also invented 115 powered teleporters, but they would always destroy anything sent through them. So they send like an apple through, it'd be like destroyed, it wouldn't show up in the other teleporter. All of these experiments were done with assistants. Was done with an assistant, Dr. Richtofen. Without Maxis, Richtofen would complete the first successful teleportation with a walnut using a very small amount of 115. When Maxis found out about this, he criticized Richtofen for not working on his project and that teleporting a walnut wasn't a big deal because he got jealous of Richtofen that he was able to do what he was trying to do his whole life. So Maxis then told Richtofen that he was going to make a deal with the Nazi Party for money and equipment in exchange for weapons. This these new weapons Group 935 created were also powered by 115. So this is where this is leading is like the ray was like the ray gun, which was created by Dr. Maxis. Um, Richtofen created the monkey bomb and the Wonderwaff and the DG2 from 115. So as you can see, Richtofen is a better and more smarter scientist than Maxis is. So Maxis promised to mass produce the DG2, which Richtofen made himself, to his superiors, but his growing he started growing like angry with his daughter Sophia, and slowed his progress and made Richtofen angrier because like he wanted to get the DG2 out there and basically weaponized for their soldiers. He was secretly plotting to overthrow him and take control of Group 935. Richtofen continued his teleporter test with his assistant behind Max's back. Richtofen was the first human test subject and was first sent to MPD, which has believed to be an alien origin. When he touched it, he felt static and started hearing whispers. He was then teleported to jungle. Dr. Skazuster got worried and planned to scrap the teleporter when Richtofen had been gone for a few days, but he returned as Dr. Skazuster was talking about it and told him that there was work to be done. Richtofen sounded much crazier, and Sixtuster noticed this change. So I think when he went to the jungle area, something happened to him and he got like molested or something. I don't know. So two Group 935 scientists, Dr. Gorf and Sixtuster, were stationed at the moon base and were trying to figure out how to work the MPD, which is the device that like is in the moon where you chuck it and like blows it up. Okay, when Schuster killed a rat, its soul was absorbed by a glass vial protruding from the machine. The pair then proceeded to kill many people until the device was filled with souls. So they became serial killers just to get the souls filled. The bodies were buried on the moon, leaving them open to zombification. So that's why when you go on the moon, there's like all these zombies and they keep spawning. I don't know how many they killed. Like that's a lot of zombies. Like they're endless. So when they finished, they contacted Richthofen, who told them that he was going to finally get rid of Dr. Maxis, indicating that the two scientists were aware of this scheme. Unbeknownst to Maxis that Richthofen had already mastered teleportation, Maxis was still trying to master it. Maxis, who is a failure, was getting frustrated in that he could not send a subject to the mainframe. So Maxis then used his daughter Samantha's dog Fluffy as a teleport test subject, but once again failed. The dog was teleported, but instead of being destroyed as past test subjects, she was zombified. So that was the first Hellhound. When Samantha came running and started questioning her dad about what happened to her dog, Maxis tried to stop her and get out of the room. Richtofen then followed through with his previously planned betrayal by locking Maxis and his daughter in the room with the Hellhound, who raped them up, and Richtofen thought Samantha and Maxis died. Little did Richtofen know, thinking that Maxis was killed, the teleport actually worked and sent Samantha to the moon base. In her fear, she ran into the MPD, which is that giant pyramid, and became the one to control the zombies. When Richtofen was told he warned the pair of scientists about the Hellhound and then told them to find a way to get Maxis. When Maxis was found, they let him approach his daughter to calm her down. After apologizing for his actions, Maxis told Samantha to kill all of Group 935 members for betraying him and was was shot then. Samantha then proceeded to fulfill his father's request by unleashing the zombies. So pretty much she has been controlling the zombies from the very start, and has been the person who's been trying to kill all these Richtofen the whole time. Richtofen retreated with his super soldiers to Shinonuma to think things through. When the zombies attacked, Richtofen realized that Samantha will stop at nothing to seek her father's revenge. Richtofen planned to recover all the equipment to take control of the zombies. So Richtofen then took the group to Derice, which had been abandoned since the zombie takeover. The group used the Wonderwaffle DG2 115 to charge the teleporter, making it capable of time travel. Time travel. God, I can't talk today. Okay, so Richtofen was apparently unaware of this possibility, and he tried it. He seems unconcerned that he and his partners have been teleported to an abandoned theater in Germany in an unknown year. So as you can see, this is how they got to Kino der Toten, the giant old theater. Although he didn't know what year it was, Richtofen knew about the theater, as it was the place Maxis would unveil the teleporter to the German High Command. Since Maxis was killed, the theater was abandoned. After the events of Kino der Toten, the main characters somehow reach the abandoned Soviet launch pad in Ascension. When the game starts, the four are landing in the starting room on the lunar lander as the color turns to black and white. The characters then hear Gersh, who tells them that the mechanism must be repaired. He is referring to the Casimir mechanism, which must be repaired by completing different tasks. After all the tasks are completed and the mechanism is repaired, Gersh is free and gives the characters 90-second death machines. So he wanted to be freed because he was trapped by his assistant. While the events of Ascension are occurring in Russia, the events of 5 are also unfolding in the Pentagon. A piece of intel reveals that Wonder Waffle material were to be moved to American-controlled installations. As a mainframe is visible behind one of the windows in 5, it is apparent that it was being moved there as per this order. While John F. Kennedy, Robert McNamara, Fidel Castro, and Richard Nixon are negotiating, zombies break into the Pentagon with only 4 of them left to fight them. While fighting, they call the characters in Ascension using the 3 red telephones spread across the Pentagon, which also activate the music. As they continue fighting, the 3 super soldier test subjects slowly regain their memories. Takeo is the first to remember and remarks to himself someday that when this group is finished fighting zombies, Richtofen will get what he deserves. So he remembers how he got experimented on, and he wants to get his revenge. He also shows his observation of the other 2. He believes Nikolai drinks vodka because he wishes to forget the past and can't function when he remembers it. Perhaps meaning Nikolai is beyond hope. Like, he's been experimented on too many times that he can't, be brought back to sanity. Tank, on the other hand, is slowly making progress, as he remembers that he'd seen Richtofen before the fight at Shinonuma. Takeo notes his shifting memories and believes Tank is finally remembering what Richtofen did to him. Sometime in the present, George A. Ramiro, which is going to Call of the Dead map, stumbled upon one of Group 953's research while making a World War II film. He and the cast take a ship out to an abandoned lab in Siberia. After after he and the ship's crew was zombified, only the cast made of the four actors remained. This set the stage for Call of the Dead. So after the Kashmir tech mechanism was completed in Ascension, it overloaded the teleporter and sent the original characters to Group 935 facility in Siberia, where they were trapped behind a locked door. So that's how they got locked, and they needed the celebrities' help to release them. And also, Richtofen, while they were trapped, obtained the golden rod by tricking the four celebrities. Then Shangri-La, however, does not live up to its name because they thought they were going to paradise, but they're not really. Uh, as its inhabitants have all been zombified before the group's arrival. Richtofen now states that the golden rod is the last step to controlling the world before he is teleported there. The temple houses a mining facility with element 115, so that's the secret element there. So obviously they all became zombies because of the radiation off the 115. Prior to the group's arrival to Shangri-La, two explorers, Brock and Gary, went on an expedition to prove their theories on Argatha, which I don't know what that is, but Brock later figures out that the temple wasn't built by ancient civilization, but by people in the modern era interpreting it. After investigating the temple, the pair accidentally activated the temple's time travel and died in the resulting zombie attack. So I don't know how you get time travel in old ruins, but okay. The group travels back into time and helps the pair survive. The pair's changing fate is illustrated by the radio that changes message and location at the group helps them. When the group finally creates the focusing stone, which is that giant meteor on top of that temple, which they shrink and then Richtofen picks up, it lands on an altar with Richtofen's name on it. It means um, it's meaning that the temple was the fact that another 935 group 935 facility and explaining Richtofen's knowledge of its location. The two explorers are then sent back to the moment they discover the temple, indicating they're stuck in a never-ending loop. So they're like in a paradox kind of thing. They're just stuck going back and forth between time. Now in possession of both the golden rod and the focusing stone, Richtofen believes he now can control the zombies. The group then travels to Area 51. So this is going to the latest map, which is Moon. So they can get to the moon via a teleporter to the top secret moon facility. Due to the element 115 on the moon, astronauts and scientists sent there have been zombified before the group's arrival. The people killed by Grove and Skastuster contributed even more to the zombie horde. So when those people were being killed in the starting to get the the vials filled up, those guys become zombies now. Richtofen then has the group complete the MPD, which is the giant pyramid. When the device is completed, it opens up to reveal Samantha Max's. So she was stuck in there the whole time and was controlling zombies, like I said before. She is suspended in air. As it turns out, the device acts like a prison and keeps her cryogenically freeze so she can be used to control the zombies. Richtofen goes to the terminal to power up the golden rod, or the V device, and the focusing stone, which he fuses together. However, he encounters Dr. Max inside the terminal, who tries to stop him. Richtofen switches souls with Samantha to gain control of the zombies. So when he opens up the pyramid, he wants to switch souls with her so he can control the zombies and take over the world. Richtofen finally thinks he has everything, and everything has gone his way until Takio, Tank, and Nikolai decide to stop him. Hell yeah! Dr. Max is sensing Richtofen's betrayal, prepared a backup plan in case Richtofen got this far. He even referred to Richtofen by his real name in a radio message, which is Edward, by the way, if you guys were wondering. The group then fires the missiles located on the moon, which destroy the Earth's atmosphere, and Richtofen is now only control of the zombies on the moon, greatly lessening the damage he could cause. So, pretty much at the end, Richtofen got screwed pretty hard by Maxis, who knew that he was going to betray him from the starting. So, I hope you guys like this explanation of the whole zombie story, and remember to like, subscribe, and game on.